A few weeks ago, my brand new computer started becoming impossibly glitchy. I couldn't keep a connection to the internet. And for a while there, I had been starting it, restarting the modem, and that fixed it temporarily. But it really got very bad where it just totally would not stay connected to the internet. So, being a techie newbie, what did I do? Of course, I asked Google AI what I should do. And Google AI didn't give me a clean answer. It kind of gave me a laundry list of a whole lot of things that could be wrong with the computer, or this, that, or the other. But buried in the laundry list, at the very end, there was a question that led to something that actually helped. If you're like me, a techie newbie, and you want to learn how to fix a network adapter problem, this is the video for you. The problem was when Google AI asked me what brand network adapter I had no idea. And I had no idea of how to find it. So I asked Google AI again, how do I find it? And it walked me through the process. It helped me to locate my device manager, and from there to locate the name of the network adapter. And sure enough, it was a Realtek adapter. So after we determined that, then Google AI asked me to locate the serial number associated with that particular Realtek adapter. I gave it that. I got a message from Google AI. It said, the Realtek such and such a serial number is well known for an issue you're describing. It frequently stalls and shows as connected to blah, blah, blah to the internet, but basically it has a glitchy driver. And it said to stop this permanently, I would need to focus on a specific driver version that would resolve these drops. It was the bingo moment. Now we knew what the problem was, but what was the fix? So the fix appeared to be simple. It was to install an updated, new and improved driver for my network adapter. But it wasn't exactly pie to do that, and here's why. When I right-clicked on the network adapter and device manager and requested it to update my driver, my PC device manager stated it couldn't find any drivers to update. I had the latest and greatest version. I felt like a schoolyard tattletale, but I went back to Google AI and reported what I had been told. And then Google AI told me to forget about that guy. Together we'll take on the world. Well, they use more professional language. Actually, it just told me I would have to take one more simple step to fix this manually. Manually? That sounded like work for a seasoned techie. Could I do that? And this is where Google AI came in handy again because it's very patient. It told me exactly what to do, step by step, as I asked it. And when I didn't fully understand one of the steps and informed Google AI of that, it broke it down into further baby steps to clarify without snickering at me. Google AI then gave me the name, rank, and serial number of the new driver I needed. Okay, it was just the number, but it told me where I could locate it too. It's on something called the Microsoft Update Catalog. That's an online resource that can provide you with links to the kinds of drivers you need for your PC. By the way, if you're wondering how I was getting all this information with my computer down, it was because I have a backup PC. And I am a big proponent of anyone over 60 having two PCs in which you have 24/7 access to the network, the internet. Whether that's two low-end Chromebooks or an iPad and a Chromebook or a top-end iPad and a spiffy top-of-the-line PC, that second backup PC is your lifesaver when your main PC gets glitchy because it can tell you how to fix it, obviously. If you're a younger person with great eyesight, you can probably get this from your smartphone. But for me, I prefer to have a large screen when I have technical information being given to me that I need to noodle out because it's just on a small screen, it's just a little too much. Oh, and there's one piece more of old school tech that you need to have on hand. Can you guess what it is? That's right, the humble old-fashioned flash drive, also known as a thumb drive. That's what I needed to store the driver I'd have to download from my backup PC to fix my ailing PC that wasn't accessing the internet. That's the flash drive is an oldie but goodie, and it saves the day when in a situation like this. So to get back to my story, using my second PC, I navigated to the website Google AI recommended, and I followed Google AI's directions to download the driver. And having copied the name of the driver that I needed from Google AI, the way I did that on this website, I just pasted it into the search bar, which made it simpler rather than having to manually type in all the numbers. Did that work? It did. The driver I needed showed up, and I downloaded it and saved it to my flash drive. And I thought I was home free. But was I? Of course, there was more to this adventure. I removed the flash drive and carried the precious new driver it contained back to my ailing main PC and downloaded the new driver from the flash drive. And that's when things got weird. My network adapter still couldn't recognize the new driver. This is the part I didn't expect. How could I fix that? Of course, I went back to Google AI, and Google AI further explained very carefully the additional steps I needed to do to extract the driver in the needed format from the information I carried on the flash drive. That was the key. Voila! I then successfully got the driver extracted and into file format that my still non-functional PC's device manager was finally able to recognize, and it finally installed the new driver. Ta-da! My formerly broken PC is now not only working beautifully again, but it's now working much faster than it did before. It starts up every time I wake it up, and it stays solidly connected to the internet. I have one regret about this whole experience. Can you guess what it is? Yeah, it's that I didn't apply myself to doing this work earlier, so as to avoid more than a month of a terribly glitchy PC. And thank you for listening, and stay tuned for the next video. And if you like this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't a subscriber yet, please subscribe. Thank you so much. See you soon.